Okay, lesson 4, solving a linear equation. LEQ is how can I solve linear equations? Okay, so let's check this out. To solve the equation means to fill all of the numbers, find all the numbers x, if they exist so that the given equation is true. So simple guesswork can lead us to a solution. For example, consider the following equation. 4x plus 1 equals 13. What number x will make this statement true? Okay, so to make that true, we would need, 4 times 3? So x would equal 3, so that would be 12 plus 1 equals 13. So that's what we're going to be doing. So the last lesson, in lesson 3, they told us what x should equal, and we had to test it. This time, we're going to solve for x. Okay, there are some properties I'm going to go over for x. They're listed here. A equaling B, then A plus C equals B plus C. Then you have your subtraction one, your multiplication property of inequality, and then your division. The most important thing on here is to notice that the equations are balanced. So what you do to one side, if I'm subtracting C from the left side, then I have to subtract C from the right side. Okay, solve a linear equation. 4x equals 2x minus 3 for the number x. So I'm going to go ahead and write my equation. 4x equals 2x minus 3. And then I'm going to move my x over to the left. In order to do that, I would have to do the opposite here of this 2x, which would be negative 2x. So I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. So I have 4x minus my 2x equals 2x minus 2x minus 3. That leaves me with 2x on the left-hand side and then negative 3 on the right. Next, I'm going to go ahead and divide both sides by 2. That leaves me with x on the left equaling negative 3 halves. Okay, so now I want to check my answer. So checking my answer would be like kind of like for lesson 3 where we said x is a number. So I'm just going to take this, my solution, and substitute it back in and see if my equation is balanced. Minus 3. Okay, so 4 times negative 3 halves would be negative 6 equals, and then this is negative 3 minus 3. So we have negative 6 equals negative 6. So yes, this solution is correct for that equation. Right, let's look at one more. This one we have quite a few terms, so I want to see if we can combine some like terms. So I have 2x minus 3 minus 8x equals 14 plus 2x minus 1. I'm going to combine my x's. 2x minus 8x would give me negative 6x minus 3. And then here I can combine the 14 minus 1 would give me 13 plus 2x. I'm going to subtract, see how it has me to add 2x? I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides so I can get all my x's on the left side. So I have minus 6x minus 2x minus 3. And then 13 plus 2x minus 2x. So that's going to zero out the x's there. Negative 6x minus 2x would give me a negative 8x minus 3. And then I'm just left with 13. Okay, now I'm going to add 3 to both sides so I can get my constants together. So I have negative 8x minus 3 plus 3. and then 13 plus 3, leaving me with negative 8x equaling 16. Final step is to divide both sides by negative 8. And my answer would be x equaling negative 2. And of course, I want to check my answer. And I'm going to substitute this negative 2 in for wherever I see x. But since I was able to condense these terms down to 2 terms on the left and right, I'm going to use this one right here, where I went ahead and combined like terms. So I have negative 6 times negative 2 minus 3 equals 13 plus 2 times negative 2. So negative 6 times negative 2 would be 12 minus 3. And I have 13 minus 4. That's going to give me 9. And then also 9 on this part. That checks out. So x equaling negative 2 is a solution for this linear equation up here. So for the summary, just remember that you want to apply the properties. Let me go back really quick because I did not say what property I was using. So for this one here, first of all, combine like terms. But then here when I'm subtracting, where's my highlighter? Okay, so when I subtracted 2x from both sides, that's my subtraction property of equality. And then I had to add 3 to both sides. That's my addition property of equality. So it's whatever math function that you're doing. And then the last one, I went ahead and divided negative 8 by both sides. So that would be my division property of equality. Okay, and then here's the list of the properties. And the whole key for the properties is what you do to one side, you need to do to the other side to keep the equation balanced.